Thank you for joining this Quantum Security Defense webinar, Securing the Edge when Quantum Computers Change the Rules. Youssef Sellami is an expert in IoT, edge computing, and cybersecurity, with experience leading end-to-end development of industrial predictive maintenance platforms combining system architecture, AI-driven edge cloud integration, and user experience design. He has also developed AI-based recommendation systems to support cybersecurity governance and best practices, enabling more intelligent and adaptive security decision-making for industrial environments. He holds a PhD in distributed system security from LMIH CNRS, where his research focused on authentication, confidentiality, and data integrity in fog and edge computing environments, with an emphasis on post-quantum cryptography and blockchain-based security mechanisms. He has also served as a lecturer at INSA Hauts de France and has professional experience spanning IoT, artificial intelligence, cloud security, and distributed systems, bridging academic research with applied industrial innovation. Youssef is based in Strasbourg, France.
So hello everyone. So thank you for taking the time to listen today. I'm Dr. Youssef Sellami, as like Anna presented me, and I'm specialized in secure edge and IoT systems, like especially in real-world environments where devices are constrained and security is hard to implement. Like my work focuses on things like post-quantum cryptography, distributed trust, and making these approaches actually work in practice. And I completed my PhD in cybersecurity in laboratory LAMIH and CNRS, which is in the north of France. And I worked on trust and security architecture, such as fog computing, edge computing, and including implementing post-quantum cryptographic mechanisms. So now I want to start simple. So you probably have systems running somewhere that need to be secure, I think, and maybe for a long time, 10 or 20 years, like you have data that you want to be sure that it's safe. So here's what I'm thinking about. If something is running in 2040 and we built it with today's securities, which will that still be safe? This is a big question with the immersion of quantum computers. So here, where like why I ask, and maybe in 10 or 15 years, quantum computers will probably work, and they will be used by multiple organizations, and then they will do something interesting. They will break actually our encryptions and that we are using right now, and that's just how the math, like this is the power of math. So if your data is stored somewhere and it's locked with today's encryption, and quantum computers exist in 2040, that clock might not work anymore. So let me set the scene here. Like more and more computation is happening at the edge. What do we mean by edge? Like before starting to explain post-quantum cryptography and so on. Here, this like think about 5G tower. Instead of data going back to a data center somewhere, of it gets processed right at the tower, and like think about a robot in a factory making decisions in real time, like a health monitor or someone's body that is using sensors and providing real time data. Sensors in cars, no one none of these are waiting for server somewhere, and they are making decisions right where they are. So this is good because it's fast. We reduce the delay, and like we have less we have to wait less, but it creates several challenges, like how, for example, how do we keep all this secure when it is spread out everywhere. So here is the problem. We've been thinking about security like this, like there is one trusted place, maybe a server, and everything else checks in what that place to make sure things are okay. So that works pretty well when everything is in one data center or in one using one server. But when you have millions of devices, like they are distributed everywhere, all doing all this job using one data center, and considering the delays that can come with, and the architecture of cloud computing, which is a centralized architecture, this is will make like a lot of trouble, and we make us to think more about the architecture again, and how we should change it or adapt it to the new threats.
Thank you for watching this preview. The entire presentation and over 150 quantum and advanced AI presentations from industry leaders are available on QSECDEF. Search for Quantum Security Defense to find out more.